Mudhamaki wito mheshimiwa Rigathi Gachagua wapi nduru?
Amanda! Two. Greetings to the President, the Deputy President, the SG, the National Chairperson, the DSG, and the TG.
Thank you.
Greetings to all the commissars present here,
Senator wetu Karongo
the PCT leadership, the RCT leadership of Cape Metro, Okubeka comrades. Let us greet and welcome Professor Lumumba to the Western Cape. President, wamkelekile zonke officials zamkelekile ephondweni sicela nikhulule ibhaji niphole akekho umuntu one capacity to attempt any creativity on the organization and the programs of the EFF in the Western Cape. We want to commit to you, President, before your program starts, that seated here are the fighters and ground forces of the Western Cape. Seated here are the leaders of RCTs from all Western Cape regions. And seated here is the PCT leadership of Western Cape. So we're not going to take long, President. It's not our platform, but ours was a small task of welcoming you, and we appreciate your presence here. Thank you very much, National Chairperson.
50,000 metric tons per year. Na kahawa ndio ilikuwa nambari moja.
Sinanda mayeye amayeye.
Imeteremka kutoka 250,000 tons.
Amayeye sinanda mayeye.
Walipokosa pesa. Kwa sababu waliendelea kulima na mimi nilipoingia kwa hii kazi nikafanya mkutano kubwa sana leo
udumhlaba ngowesasijilo sajilo kumhlaba sinqanda mayeye uye sinqanda mayeye
uongozi wa vyama vya ushirika
Amandla. We must test to be ground aikalibali.
Katika hiyo
siyangena union buildings kulonyakuzayo siyangena union buildings kulonyakuzayo siyangena.
Tuweze kupata ile variety.
Thank you very much, Commissar Ndame. Sizawuqhubeka and quickly call on the DSG to introduce the leaders that are here with us. Over to you, DSG Poppy Mailola.
Alikuja hapa akaanza kupanga vitu.
Amanda!
Maundu maria mothe tuiguithaniirie. Kamuira wabo ukahituka akiuga maundu macio okagithukuria mbere.
Africa.
Na leo ndio nimekuja kuona.
Maibuye.
Heshima kubwa sana.
Africa.
Na wakulima. Ya kwamba
EFF viva. Viva EFF viva. Long live to our Commander-in-Chief President Julius Malema. Long live. Long live to our President and Commander-in-Chief Julius Malema. Long live. Thank you and thank you very much, National Chair. Today, as the organization, we have the privilege of hosting a champion of Pan-Africanism, Professor Lumumba. Greetings to you and your family. I would also like to take this opportunity and greet all of you and acknowledge all of you for joining us in this lecture. Please give yourself a warm round of applause. I'm here to also introduce to you to the leadership of the organization. In our midst, we have the regional command teams of Western Cape. Can you guys just stand up and wave? Regional command team. And we also have the provincial command team of Western Cape, which is led by Komisar Unate Ntame. Can you guys please stand up? Kahawa inapimwa na digital scale. Now I will introduce to you the officials of the organization. Yes, the officials of the organization. And we also have CCT members that are employed here in the Western Cape, which is led by convener of the Komisar Dr. Susan. Stand up.
No luda kora ki digital kiega muno. Mwana ki omo igagara ai hau aba magara mawaja.
Thank you very much, Commissioner. I'll also introduce our Treasurer General, which is Commissioner Umutwe. I'll greet and introduce our program director, our national chair, Commissioner
Deputy President.
And introduce you as well our Secretary General, Commissioner Marshall Dami.
Sasa wengine wanaongea mambo ya kahawa na wajui hata kahawa inalimwa wapi. Matio kahawa kalima wote.
And also take this opportunity to introduce to you to our Deputy President, Commissioner Floyd Mukosibambo.
Wama ibetu wake. Na nideo nera. Atumirora tuajiririe. Ni uraje gushira. Na turenda twarikanira na chairman haha matindikere ukuma 7 nginya igana na 10 na chairman mutigakome mutindike nginya ikinye igana na 50
Amanda
tugia ndwaya ma ndika kameige ona oni mekire kindu muhuko
mai buye
wanda na wake kayu ngira kindu muhuko
mai buye
mimi nataka niseme
ya Afrika mai buye ya Afrika. Thank you very much, the Deputy Secretary General of the Economic Emancipation Movement. I obviously will have to introduce the Commander-in-Chief and President before I introduce official guest speaker and the luminary who is going to present the 10th anniversary lecture of the economic freedom fighters. So as we always do, we say that this is a simple task of introducing to you the Green Pan-Africanist, the leader of the economic emancipation movement, the president and commander-in-chief of the EFF.
Amanda, Amanda, viva EFF, viva Tata EFF, Tata. Who left? Who right? Come on, sir.
Young people.
Who left? Kita. Kilome. Kiliwata. Sama rumo. Sama rumo. Asicha. Where were you when I'm shit? Where were you when I'm good? So for sketching. Etati. So for sketching. Emoye.
And what I have seen the young people here.
Thank you very much, Commander-in-Chief Now, Commander-in-Chief of the now 10-year-old organization, the EFF, at times the simplest of tasks are the most difficult to execute. And the difficulty in execution hides the rich simplicity within. A few words and the whole atmosphere in the house is no longer the same. We silently contemplate what to say and what not to say. We take this opportunity once again, Commander-in-Chief, to acknowledge you as the leader of this movement, the national chairperson of the EFF, the Treasurer General, the Secretary General, the DSG, the commissars from the Central Command team, the leaders of provinces, and the leaders of regions, but most importantly, the ground forces of the EFF. We have this simple yet difficult task of introducing one of Africa's great Pan-Africanists, an academic, a lawyer, a professor, and one of the greatest orators in our time. So Professor Patrick Lumumba is from the African continent. He was born in Kenya and has got a great knowledge and understanding of the African continent. He's an advocate of the long overdue need of the integration of the entire African continent. We take this opportunity in his presence to once again say thank you and convey our gratitude. That 3 years ago, during the hard lockdowns on COVID-19, Professor Lumumba came to the EFF virtual space to present one of the most memorable and outstanding lectures on Pan-Africanism. From what he said 3 years ago and what he continues to say in different platforms, we as the EFF are more than convinced that Professor P.L. Lumumba is part of us, the Pan-Africanist Progressive Forces, who seek to reverse all the decisions of the Berlin Conference, which met on the 15th of November, 1884, and concluded after adjournment on the 26th of February, 1885. That is the colonial conference that subdivided the continent into small and viable states and political dependencies. The colonialism that continues to define us to this day. We can safely say that Professor P.L. Lumumba can be counted among the great Pan-Africanist revolutionaries like Walter Rodney of Guyana, like George Padmore of Trinidad and Tobago, like Robert Subutu, like Ahmed Ben Bella, like Amy Serai, like Thomas Isidoro Sankara, like Miriam Makeba, like Julius Nyerere, like Amilcar Cabral, like W.E.B. Du Bois, like Gamal Abdel Nasser, like Frantz Fanon, like Ahmed Sokoto, like Emperor Haile Selassie, like Patrice Lumumba, like Marcus Garvey, and most importantly, like Kwame Nkrumah. Professor Lumumba, the EFF is a truly Pan-Africanist organization attending 10 years today. We have had the honor of inviting you to deliver this 10th anniversary lecture. So we say to you now, the Commander-in-Chief, Commissars, Fighters, Africans in the African continent and African diaspora, we present to you a great Pan-Africanist, a leader in his own right, a founder of many foundations that are helping many people in the African continent. We present to you the greatest Pan-Africanist of our time, Professor P.L. Lumumba. The stage is yours.
Mandla na wetu maibuye i Afrika, viva EFF, viva EFF, Viva EFF. Thank you. 10 years ago, the economic freedom fighters became a movement in this part of the world. 10 years ago, our leaders, led by the President and the Commander-in-Chief, Julius Selo Malema, sat down and determined that South Africa must take a different direction. 10 years ago, he put together many great young men and women who now bestride the South African political terrain like the fabled Colossus, organized in different formations, headed by the commissars who are here present, whom I salute, supported by the fighters on the ground, whom I salute, because in the last 10 years, you've done a great job. In the days when you started, there were those who doubted, those who assumed that you were just a flickering flame which would disappear, but you refused to disappear. 10 years ago, there are those who thought that you are a passing cloud, you refused to pass. 10 years